Hi everyone, it's Miriam Ortiz y Pino of More Than Organized here. I'm a certified professional organizer and simplicity expert. And today I'm going to be talking to you about how to process your inbox. Last week we reviewed some things on the More Than Organized Monday video about dealing with the backlog in your inbox and your email program and some simple ways to take care of that. All of these things are based on the information in the 1 Minute Mail Solution Kit, and it is available over at morethanorganized.net. It's a free e-course on how to simplify dealing with your papers, and it can be applied to the inbox of your email. And so I've been doing a mini series on ways to do that. So just real quick from last week, what we want to review is that we were going to start fresh. Don't feel bad about not taking care of your inbox before. This time we're going to start fresh, and we created an archive folder that you could pull most of the backlog into so you wouldn't lose track of it. It would be in a safe place. It was searchable. You didn't have to worry about it, but you would get better from here forward in processing your mail. So we left it at getting familiar with sorting and using the various sort features of date and from, and then doing that sort and pulling everything before 2017 over into the archive folder. So you were only working with 4 to 6 weeks of emails, depending on when you're watching this. But it was just a few weeks worth of emails instead of tens of thousands of emails. Some of my clients have over 100,000 emails in their box, and it's just ridiculous. It's just like the mailbox at the end of your driveway. Remember that analogy? You got to go get your email, and then you got to recycle it or use it or file it. It's just the same thing. It's just digital version. So think of it that way, and we're starting fresh. So the second step is kind of to see how to process the actual information as it comes in. And again, in the 1 Minute Mail Solution Kit, it's on morethanorganized.net. There's the full step-by-step process on how to set that up. So we want to mirror that here in our inbox. And we're going to talk about some more specific folders next time for like projects and dealing with specific things. But the basic ones you want to create in your inbox. And I do realize some email programs have labels instead of files, or folders versus labels. You know, they're all kind of interchangeable. What you want to do is set up a holding space for the various kinds of things you're going to do. So some are already set up for you, like the trash/recycle bin. It's already there. So you don't have to do that. The to read is actually your inbox, right? Although if you get a lot of newsletters and things that you don't necessarily need to process right away, creating a to read folder to pull those things into automatically helps you keep the inbox part clear. But really it's kind of the same thing. Your to review is your inbox. So for the inbox, I want to, I'm just talking about that a little bit funny. So let's backtrack just a little bit. The 4 things you're going to want to set up is the inbox, which is where the stuff comes in. It's like the mailbox at the end of the driveway. That's already set up. And the trash is already set up. So then we need a to read area, a to enter area, a to file area, and an action area. And the action area is actually the one that's most like the inbox. So we're just going to rename inbox in our minds as the action spot. And you're going to want to pull things over. I like to do all my inbox sorting by hand so that I see where problems are coming up. If I signed up for some newsletter or accidentally clicked on an article that put me in a bunch of spam areas, I want to know which one that is so I can unsubscribe quickly. I want to unsubscribe as soon as I can, as soon as I get what I need out of the program I maybe signed up for and entered my email into, so that I know that. Lots of people have lots of complicated ways of dealing with their inbox and managing multiple email addresses and things. Let's just keep it simple. Do all your email reading in one inbox. I use Mail. It pulls all my Gmail accounts into it, so it's all in one place. But, we got to process the inbox itself into these various other categories, just like you would your papers from the driveway mailbox. Again, all of this is in the 1 Minute Mail Solution Kit, and I apologize if I confused you a minute ago with the to read to act inbox problem. I just misspoke. Really, the inbox is your action box, and we want to set up a to read folder. And in addition to having these folders, you need to block out the time to deal with each of those folders. So when you're processing email, you're just pulling it into the holding spot, but then you have to create a time block to deal with what's in that folder. Okay, does that make sense? It's just like the paper mail. All right, so the first time you go through your inbox every day, whether it's in the morning or a little bit later, and I recommend turning off all notifications so you do it at your pace. You're going to go once a day to your mailbox and you're going to sort it. And you're going to pull all the stuff that needs to be deleted directly into the trash. Just delete, 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 delete. It's handy to sort by date so you get just the new stuff on the top and you can delete a lot very quickly that way. Second one, you're going to pull everything you want to read over into the to read folder. You're going to put anything that's enter, like a quick enter into a calendar. If you need to double check an address or add it to your contact database, those kinds of things. If you need to update information on something else, a project or something, all those quick tasks that are like 1 or 2 minute tasks, go ahead and do those. Now, if it's something you just need to save because you're documenting the process or you're in the middle of a project or something, we're going to put that in a to file place. And for now, you can just do a to file or call it file or archive, but we already used archive to get rid of the backlog. So I don't want to confuse you. I would do file, and that way it'll mirror the 1 Minute Mail Solution Kit. And then the stuff that's left in the inbox can be what you're working on that day, like the people you have to get back to, the stuff you have to pull together to submit something. Those kinds of things can be left in the inbox. There's no reason to go to inbox 0 every day. That's just crazy, detailed, busy work. What we want to do is keep your inbox very flowy and fluid in things you're actually going to do. And occasionally you want something to linger in there a couple days so that you can decide if it's actually a good fit for you, if it's an opportunity or something like that. Some of you are going to have a lot of shopping things like coupons and notifications. Go ahead and create a shopping folder. So all of that stuff can get pulled over into a shopping folder, and then you can determine what you want to unsubscribe to in the future. But as the first step, just know that I know some of you have a hard time getting rid of the stuff that you think is going to save you money or that you use regularly. So just get it out of your general needs action right now area. So let's start with just these few tips. Don't forget to trash first, to enter second, and to pull over into the read folder kind of at the same time as you're going through the newest ones. And then do some actions, some of the bigger actions, and then file things that you need to save in a general thing that can be searched. The great thing about the inbox is it can be searched.